Well, this would be why sometimes I just feel like I really can't do the things I want to do in my life. I wanted to take you guys out tonight in the pasture for an early walk. It's such a gorgeous night. And I left one of the gates open that this guy here used the opportunity to sneak right out. And he could care less about his treat for me to get him back in. Bo, come on, Buggy. Well, he's gonna stay in the yard over there while we go for a walk because he doesn't want to listen and come back over here. He loves his job, but... You ready, babe? Let's go for a walk. Come on, let's go. It's kind of funny before that happened because I was just thinking about that old saying, you got to take the good with the bad. And I'm showing you guys right here, this is my good. It really is. It's been my good for me. Look at the moon up there. But there are definitely bad, and I think that's just part of life. And I got to give it to some of you guys out there. I think some of you deal with it a lot better than I do at times. I feel like mine are extreme. Like, it's either really good or really bad. And right now is the good, like I said. But I'm gonna do this pasture walk here with now just Franny and Joey because Bo's being a little jerk boy. I'm gonna try and get him back over here after the walk. But you know, you see this, and I know some people think, oh man, how fortunate she is. And I do feel very fortunate. But when I'm done here, I get to go inside, and guess what? I don't have any hot water. I haven't had hot water in over a week. So I've been bathing myself, washing my dishes, having to use a little tea kettle to heat water up, and washing all my clothes in cold water. I have a very old bathtub where the fixtures are just, they're really bad. But it is literally like an old cast iron tub, and it's nothing, you know, sexy or romantic. It's actually quite frightening to look at. It's clean, but it's stained. But the fixtures on it have a really funky fitting. My house was built in 1930, so it's very old, and things in there are slowly but surely falling apart. And that was mine the other night. I noticed my washing machine, which is also shoved in my bathroom. It's a very tight space. My whole cabin is only about living space on the ground, about 700 square feet, so it's tight. But I noticed there was water up on the side of my washing machine, and I traced it back to a hose coming out of my tub. And the pipe that goes into the fixture, it's like an old plastic flexi hose instead of like hardwired plumbing. It was bent to where the water was just coming out the top of the seam. Thought, okay, that's kind of weird. I'll wrap a towel around it tonight so it doesn't go all over. And by the time I got out of the shower, it had fallen off and was gushing water everywhere. So unfortunately, the water line comes off the hot water tank into that hot water fixture. So you can't turn the hot water on to other places without that hose just having water come straight out. So sometimes it's not that bad if I spend more time in the house. But on days where I've been outside, and today I was stacking hay and cleaning and doing all that, I want to go in, I want to take a hot shower, but I don't get that. I don't get to look forward to that. Hopefully I'll get it fixed at some point. But, and I'm not complaining. It's more of that analogy of this. I'm standing here, I'm looking at this right now, it's just beautiful. Sometimes I wish I could just be an animal also and live outside. Then you have an excuse to be dirty and stinky and have really, really bad manners like other animals. But yeah, it just makes me realize you can see people in fancy cars or smiling on their Instagrams and, you know, having their fancy clothes, but you don't really ever really know what goes on, what their bad is. You know, it's easy to show the good. It's really nice to show this. I'd never ever bring you guys into my bathroom to show you the tub area, because there's nothing, like I said, nothing sexy, nothing romantic about it. So that was on my mind tonight. I don't know if you guys appreciated that or not, but I definitely think it's something we can all relate to. Take care, guys.